Hi everybody. So just jumping into Madden 25 to do the usual drill of checking, first of all, who I've sold. Well, there's my answer. I haven't sold anybody, so I think that either means that we've got some players that we need to relist, or we managed to sell everybody that we listed yesterday, but we're at 750k. I'm just going to jump into the live events. I don't know whether I'm going to do these or not. Depends on whether we've got defensive ones. So 35 tackles isn't bad, so we might try and do it to get our pack. I'm just going to jump into the auction house, or the store rather, to see what we've got on offer today. So 78 plus bind, so we'll just spend our one coin on that to see what we've got. Can't sell this guy, but yeah, he probably doesn't make the team, so he'll be being sold for some training. And we'll buy a 70 plus overall to see if we've got any luck here. And not bad, 78. So he should actually sell for a reasonable amount of coins. I think I'm going to list him for 3.9. So yeah, not a bad pull. I'm just gonna have a look to see if they've refreshed the 9,000k limited deal, and it doesn't look like they have. So that's interesting. I mean, I'm pleased in a way because it means I'm not going to be tempted to buy it, but it does mean there's absolutely nothing else that's worth buying. I mean, look at this on the featured. Everything is literally pay coins. And then the first pack we've got is like a legend that we can actually buy, or a boom pack. So there's literally nothing that's actually worth buying. I mean, look at this game pack. So you spend 120k and you get 3 players. I mean, the community is right. The offering of things that you can buy is just flat out ridiculous. I mean, I was talking to the missus about this while we were shopping. I was saying, look, you know, I like collecting stuff, but I refuse to do it in a game like this. And I was talking about like pets and mounts that you can buy in World of Warcraft, and you know, you might pay that money, but I mean, I still wouldn't pay it. But at least you've got something that transcends the game, that you can continue to use this mount. Whereas in Madden, you could spend 30 quid and not even have anything worth it. You know, even if I was guaranteed a 90 for 30 quid, you know, would I still pay 30 quid to get a 90 player that will only be useful for the year, or to, you know, kit out the entire team with 90s and spend the best part of $1,000? You know, I wouldn't do it. I just would not do it. It just does not represent value for money. Whereas if I bought what does 30 pounds worth of Pokemon cards get me? You know, I don't really know much about Pokemon, but at the end of the day, at least I'm going to be left with something after, something tangible that I can keep and I can collect and I can add to the collection. You just don't get that in Madden. Right, anyway, so we've just sold, or we just bought our 2 free packs. I'm just going to have a look just to see if I've got some of the players that I can list. It does look like I sold everything, which is good. So we're sort of up to date. Cash wise, 750k. I think as a comparison, when I was playing Madden Ultimate Team 23, it was around this time I got my my level 90 kickoff player. I think it was Troy Polamalu that I got, and sold him. I think I kept him for a few games, and then I sold him for like, I think it was $1 million or something. So I at this point in time, comparing to sort of Madden 25, I was already, well over the $1 million mark. I mean, I've got quite a few platinum players in the roster that I can sell. I think if I sold all those platinum players, I'd probably getting close to 900k, I would have thought. So they are generally the best players to get. Just going to re-familiarise myself again with the daily. So 150 rushing yards and 35 tackles. So we'll try and get this done. Just have a look at the challenges. What do we want to do? So let's pick a rushing one first of all. Right, that'll be good for the defensive one. That's a mixture. Rush. So this one will do. So Bob should be able to bang out 150 rushing yards pretty quickly with this challenge. And I did actually hit 100 subs earlier today, which was good. Somebody did unfollow me after I posted my Superman video, so I did go back to 99, but it was nice to see. I haven't really got to the point where I'm speaking about some of the stuff that I wanted to speak about. I'd rather wait until I've got more of an audience, so I think that might be why some people are unfollowing, whether or not they think that the videos that I'm doing aren't representative of that. But I figured that I didn't want to start talking about it until I've got a big enough audience to gain a bit of traction, and I guess that's where the difficulty is, really, is knowing when that is, when, at what point. So I mean, I might start talking about it in more depth. I just don't think Madden's the right game for it, I guess. I think that it doesn't really resonate with many people. So I mean, I do like playing Madden and I like streaming it, but it's probably not conducive to the things that I want to talk about, really. I mean, it's one of those games that I have to really concentrate on if I want to do well at the game, and I think I need to sort of pick something a bit more laid back, maybe an RPG, style game like a Skyrim or The Witcher. Those sorts of games are a bit more casual and a bit more laid back, and a bit more engaging. People like those games a bit more. I mean, even Warcraft, to be honest. I mean, that's more PC oriented, and I mean, I've set the OBS up on the PC to play more games. So I think I was just having problems with mic balance. So I need to learn that a little bit more, just to make sure that the mic comes across well and doesn't get washed out with the actual game sound. But I mean, yeah, if anybody's watching this video, let me know in the comments what sort of games you feel might work. Just to talk about mental health and if you've received one of my messages telling you a little bit about my goals, it might make a bit more sense. But yeah, I'm thinking like an RPG sort of game, something a bit longer, a bit more open-ended, might be the way to go. And I've got a lot of games I need to play through, to be honest. There's quite a few series that I've touched on, you know, 14, 15 years ago, like with the Mass Effect games. So I picked up the first 3 Mass Effect games on the 360, so I might give it a go with that. It's just I need to figure out a way of streaming from those consoles. I think the 360 is apparently a bit easier than PS3, because I think you have to bypass DHCP. Not DHCP, what do they call it? I forget what it's called now, but it's the encryption. And I think it's just a bit easier with the 360, just because it doesn't play back movies from its drive, its native drive. So I do regret not picking up the Elgato. I think it's the 180 one. Normally RRPs for 180 quid. They had it in Prime Day for 107, I think it was, something like that, 110. So I wished I'd have picked that up now, looking back, and I could have sort of set all that up upstairs, connecting into my MacBook, and streamed it that way. Right, so we've leveled up something. We've got some coins. Oh, that's nice. 12k and 1,000 coins. So that's boosted us up to 767. Right, so we need to get some of the defensive plays. So let's pick one of these. Right, that'll do. That's about tackles. We need 35 tackles. But yeah, so trying to play, you know, some of those old games on the 360 and try and stream them, I think would be quite good. I mean, mainly because I've just not played them. I played the first games in the series, but my time with the 360 was quite brief, just because that's sort of around the time I started to get help for my mental health issues, and had a bit of a rocky period just shortly after getting the 360, and started to get therapy, and you know, I had a horrible time, really. So from then up until Christmas, so I think I bought the 360 in September 06, and then probably played it up until the end of December, and then my head was just in a bad place from then up until I got the PS3, which would have been August 2007, I think. And then I just didn't play much of the 360 until I ended up buying a Kinect and a 250, I think it's 250 gigabyte Xbox 360 in around 2012. And then obviously it wasn't long after that the PS4 came out, so You know, everything got packed. I just packed everything away at that point. And but yeah, I wanted to try and set up the 360 over the weekend, but I've got my PS3, PS4 Pro, PS2 and my PS5 all connected, so I really need to get some sort of a way of being able to sort of switch between them. I mean, the PS2 and the PS3 is alright because they sort of use the same power connector, but I really need a better solution for all this stuff, really. Probably a new TV unit. And then some way to sort of switch the power to whichever console I'm playing, and maybe with the HDMI as well. I mean, funnily enough, I think that's what sort of gets around the PS3. I think it's HDCP, isn't it? But it sort of gets rid of, or allows you to bypass that HDCP stuff on the PS3 when streaming using a splitter. But yeah, I think it'd be nice to play some of those 360 games. Also, obviously got that Superman game that I really want to see. And just because we don't have many Superman games, so I'd really like to get that set up and play them. And I mean, I should have it set up anyway, because you know, a lot of the 360 games that I bought recently I just haven't tested, so if I end up with a game that just doesn't work because it's scratched, I'm going to be a bit snookered. So I really do need to set it up just generally anyway. Alright, leveled something else up then. Looks like it's just tokens. We're a ways off tackles, I think. That's interesting. Wonder what that's for then. Season 3 XP token. Now I'm intrigued. Hold on to the Season 3 XP token for when Season 3 launches to place into a set that will earn you Season 3 XP. Seems a bit early. It's interesting though. Right, so we just need one that we can play over and over that is just tackles and doesn't have changes of possession and stuff. I don't think it's going to work in the game time one. Let's have a look at Team of the Week. Right, get a sack. Right, here we go. This one will be better. I think we've probably only got 2 tackles, so we've got 33 more to do. And Small Soldiers is on TV tonight, and I really want to watch it. I haven't seen it for a while. I think it's just about to start, so I might have to switch over to the portal. Throwing on their first play. It's just annoying when you need the tackles and you want them to run. And then when you need ints, that they're running all the time. Especially if that doesn't count as a tackle. No, he's going to go out of bounds, is he? There we go. So we might get a few tackles now. They might rush more here because they're closer to the end zone. At least one would hope. Sack will do. There we go. Right, let's replay that.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Put a bit of cushion there.
Burrow setting up the play action. Throw complete to Williams. And he's short
Conservative
of
tackles just to make sure.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow out of the shotgun. Got a man. It's Gasicki. It's on the
There
turf.
we go.
He lost it. Well, this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Alright, let's go with the Overstorm Brave. This seems to be the best for
a 1st and 10.
getting a sack.
Burrow from the gun. Into the hands
There
of
we
Gasicki.
go.
Complete.
Stringing a few tackles together.
Down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
From the 16. Connection on the...
There we go.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Burrow.
When you need
Not like this,
an interception. Well, I'm just going to score here so we can kick it back to
It's
them.
a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Don't know whether it'll complete it. Come on, guys, we don't need to see this.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow. It's a quick throw, and it's caught on the slant. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I mean, we must be at about 10 tackles now.
Secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick this back up on the portal so I can play it while watching the TV because it's not being nice, it's not being kind to me. Just going to back out and right, turn over to Victory Team of the Week. Be just a bit less sweaty. We've got our level up there, so what did we get? Anything nice? Right. Got some coins, we sold Quitty Pay. Then we've got a choice to make. Right, let's have a look at that. So we're up 77k. We'll open this pack before we go. I'm just going to have a look at how far off we are from the daily. 15. So we've got 20 more tackles to go, so we'll give that a go. We'll have a look at our pack. So what do we choose? I think it's going to be an 84 bind or an 82. So an 84 or an 82. I can't remember what these were now. I mean, an 82 means I can sell him. And an 84 is a bind. I think we're going to go with the 82. Trying to remember what they were. Oh yeah, it's these guys. Can't remember who'll be the best. So let's have a look at the right tackle. Tyrone Smith. Yeah. I mean, we're not going Ray. Because we've already got a bind. We've already got him twice. Because that's who we keep getting in that other pack. So, I mean, we could have a look at the tight end, but I don't really want... We're going to sell the guy anyway, so I think... I mean, we've got a right end. Daxton Hill, let's have a look. Is that an upgrade? So 83 and 82. What was he? Free safety. Jabril Peppers. I mean, he's a boom, isn't he? Yeah, I think we're going to go with the right tackle. They usually fetch a bit more money, and we're going to sell him anyway. He's not going to make the team. We'll get him listed up on the auction house. Hopefully, he will fetch. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's list him at 21. Get a bit of coin for him. Might push us closer to 800k. And yeah, I'll catch you back. Oh, here we go. We've just sold him pretty much straight away. So we probably listed him for quite cheap there. Probably should have put him on a bit more. Usually if you get something that sells that quick, it's probably a bit of a mistake, but there we go. Anyway, right. Catch you a bit later.